Yo, what's up guys, Impulse here and welcome back to another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. Today I'm going to be bringing you a multi-battle that happened over on the Poketubers Amino community. This was part of one of the events that we had going on, and as you can see it's going to be me and Alex aka Red versus Blake and Master Zane aka Lantern and AG. So me and Alex kind of formulated some sort of strategy. This was a pretty close battle. So as you can see, our teams consist of Clefget, Latias and Gliscor, Golem, Sandslash and Ninetales, where our opponent's teams consist of Chandelure, Tyrantrum and Rotom, Ninetales, Greninja and Arcanine. So without further ado, let's jump into the battle. As you know, we are challenged by AG and Lantern. So we're going to lead off with Golem and Clefget. We had this little strategy pre-planned, and they're going to lead out with Ninetales and Chandelure. So, turn 1, we know what's going down. They decide to make a switch and go into Rotom. And yeah, I'm going to make a switch as well. And I'm going to go into Gliscor. Ninetales has got a chance to do some damage to us both, so it goes for a Dazzling Gleam, doing some decent damage. Gets a crit on the Golem, but it doesn't matter because that's a Galvanized Explosion. It's going to go off, hit everything except for the Gliscor, and yeah, that's going to do some serious damage, taking down 2 of their threats straight away. And of course, doesn't affect my guy, so it's going to activate its Poison Heal. And yeah, that's going to be a kickstart into the battle. Good, nice little start there for us. So out comes Greninja for AG, and Lantern's going to send out Tyrantrum. So I know that my guy's in a little bit of trouble from that Greninja, and yeah, Alex is going to bring out his Floss, which is Ninetales of course, and it's going to kick up the Hail. So I know I've got to switch out here because I'm going to be the major target, and I go out into Clefget to resist the Ice Beam. So Alex decides to set up Aurora Veil, and we thought we'd test out and be cheeky here. Wasn't sure if this were going to work, but we're going to go for it anyway. As predicted, Greninja goes for its Ice Beam, getting its boost, and yeah, it's going to deal some damage. Not much though, because it's resisted of course, and we see that it's got a Life Orb. Rex is gonna go for an Ice Fang. So yeah, Gliscor was really the main target of the attacks this turn. So after Hail's buffed up and all done stuff, I'm almost at half HP just from the switching on 2 resisted hits. So he decides that he is gonna switch, and he goes out into the Chandelure. And I am gonna go for a tester, because I want to see if Reflect and Aurora Veil works, and it turns out that you can have both up at the same time. At the time we were thinking 50% from each, but of course because it's a multi-battle it divides it. I didn't realise this at the time, and we don't get as big a boost as we thought. But of course it's still a nice little buff, so Greninja's going to start hammering away, but it's not going to matter too much right now. And yeah, the Hail's going to kick off and do its thing. So not having much else left to do, I decided I'm just going to go and set up another screen while Alex continues to dish out the damage. I'm playing supporting role, and that's what I do best in multis. So normally I'm the main target, which kind of sucks, but it can't be helped. And yeah, Arcanine's going to come in here, get an Intimidate off, which is not going to matter. I'm going to get that light screen up to provide just that little bit more resistance. But of course, Chandelure's going to hit up a Flamethrower, and even after the light screen and Aurora Veil, its attack's just too high and it's taking too much damage, so it's going to be able to take down Ninetales. So Alex is on to his last guy now, and it's not looking too good for us. We do have the screens up, and we're just going to have to dish as much out as we can do. Clefget's on half HP, and Red's going to bring in what's its name? Sandslash. I decide I'm going to switch out. We go for a nice play. I'm going to go into Latias because of the Levitate, and because of Slush Rush, he's going to go first and get off his EQ. super effective against both of those guys, and it's going to KO the Chandelure but not quite take out the Arcanine because it's very bulky. So Chandelure is going to go down, and then of course it's going to land a massive Flare Blitz, and of course 4 times weakness even behind both screens. Yet again it's going to take it down. So Arcanine's looking pretty damaged by the recoil, and yeah, we're going to take a little bit more because of the hail. So now Alex has got no guys left, and I'm facing a 2-on-1 battle. Alex has provided some nice support with the hail, and that's going to start chipping that down. And now I'm going to have to take out the Rex. It's his last guy. Figured if I take this out, it'll be a 1-on-1 battle. Go for the Dragon Pulse. Not sure if it'll take it out, but I hope for the best, and it does. So now it's a 1-on-1 battle, so that's pretty good. He tries to go for a Morning Sun, but Morning Sun's impeded by weather effects. Because it's hailing, he doesn't get his 50%, he only gets 25, so that's good for me. And of course, the hail's going to kick off, and I've got the leftovers, so it doesn't matter for me, but it does matter for him. Considered setting up a Calm Mind this turn, and going for that last attack, but his last mon's Greninja, and I figured it's going to outspeed me anyway. So I wasn't too sure if he was just going to go straight out into it, and I didn't want to make any risky plays, so I just go for the Dragon Pulse, get as much on it as I can, and yeah, that's obviously able to take Arcanine down. So it all comes down to this. We take the hail, that doesn't matter. Greninja's going to come out in a second, and yeah, Greninja outspeeds me. It's pretty bad. I've still got the screen up, not sure if it's going to take me out with the Dark Pulse or the Ice Beam. If it does, it's game over, because of course my last guy is Gliscor. I go for the Dragon Pulse. I find out that I actually outspeed because he's on a modest nature, so I'm able to do the damage, bring him all the way down, and he goes for a Ice Beam. Doesn't quite kill me, but he freezes me solid. Unfortunately, we've got the Life Orb, so he wouldn't have took damage because he's an Ice type from the hail, but Life Orb's going to ricochet, do recoil, and it's going to be able to take him down. So yeah guys, that's going to be the game. It all came down to the nature of a Pokemon. If it would have been on a speed up nature, he would have definitely won that battle. They would have definitely won that battle as a pair, but it came right down to it. They both did well in the community event, and yeah, if you guys want to come and check out the community, it's linked down in the description. We do giveaways, little tournaments, all sorts of little things like that. And yeah, I'm going to get out of here. So as usual, if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to mash that like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters!